Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, where you're watching us, or alive or later on. I'm here with beautiful Angela from UK. So we talk about our business. Um, Angela, please introduce yourself. Sorry guys, I lost my voice as well too. Angela to talk more. Please go ahead, Angela.
Yeah, well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone as well. My name is Angela. I'm originally from Singapore. I am doing this live in UK at the moment, actually in Oxford at the moment, um, because this business allows me to work anytime, anywhere I want. Thank you, Nancy, for inviting me for this interview session so that we can share with everybody about this incredible business opportunity.
Awesome. I'm going to introduce myself to your friends from your page if they're watching, from mine too as well if they don't know me. I'm Nancy. I live in Australia last 24 years. I'm mom of three kids. Mind you, they're all young adults, and I work in education sector and work do online business on the side as well too. Last few months, and I love doing it. So I started this business because I found as my kids grow older, I've got more time in my hands, so I could use those times and make more money and enjoy the life more as I grow older. So why did you start this business, Angela?
Well, for me, I was working in the corporate world for at least 20 years. And I've lived in many different countries. Although I'm from Singapore, I've lived and worked in Hong Kong, New York, and back in Singapore as well, and then now in London. So, because of my husband's work, every time he had to relocate, I had to leave my job and always restart my career again. I'm always been very passionate about what I do, but at the same time, I always felt that I wasn't giving my children enough time. So I have two teenagers, 15 and 18, and I've missed many of their milestones. So to be honest, after COVID happened, it changed my perspective in life because lost time will be lost forever. I mean, lost money and opportunities, we can always find it back. So I
Yeah,
was quite determined to find something in the online space where I could have the flexibility to work anytime and anywhere I want, um, within my own terms. But yet, the business has to be legit. The compensation has to be substantial to, because I was making, a substantial amount of money as well, five figure monthly before, right? So it had to be something that could replace my previous income. Yeah. So it's been such a blessing to have found this business.
yes, yes, it is. For me, when I started this business, my friends were telling me, Nancy, what do? You change these days. So I told them about the business. That I started a new business. It's not just financially is helping, but professionally and personally as well too. Lots of personal growth. I've seen myself in last few months, then like whole last few years altogether. Because as you know, kind of we get too busy with life, with kids growing, challenges as they grow, we forget about ourselves, our needs as well too. So when I entered this business, I found out more about myself and my needs at 40 plus years old at this age. Anyway, that's what I really love about this business. So glad that I found it. Tell us how how much do you spend time as a professional that you were doing professional time before work before? How much time people do you think needs to spend on this business?
Okay, so professionally in the past, to be honest, because I had a team and I was in, I had a sales target to hit. And in order, to make sure I meet my goals, I would easily, spend maybe at least 10 to 12 hours in the office, mainly because there's always so much going on all the time. There's a lot of firefighting going on all the time as well. On top of that, I would used to be traveling at least 50% of the time. And not always the schedule works around my family needs. So, for example, I've been one of those guilty parents where I have sometimes missed my children's birthdays. Um, I mean, things like sports days or prize giving, I unfortunately I had to miss some of those as well because I can't exactly tell my boss and the rest of my team I can't be there if the rest of them are going to be there.
Yeah,
So that's one thing. For now, with this business, especially with the automated system that we have, um, and then we are given tools to learn things like how to leverage on things like ChatGPT. So I just do a lot of social media posting. For example, every Monday my routine is to plan the posting for the next 7 days, so I can relax for the rest of the week. As and when I need to plug into the training, I would say maybe 2 to 3 hours a day max. But there are days where, for example, yesterday I had a full day of traveling to Oxford, and I couldn't plug into the training at all. But that's totally fine because I had it. I knew I had it all set already, so I was totally relaxed. So what I love about it is if I have the time, I can plug in 8 hours if I want to, like how a normal office job. If I don't have the time, I can do zero, but minimum, if possible, try to do at least 2 to 3 hours, which it's so easily done, you know.
yeah,
In fact, I don't watch Netflix anymore because honestly, there's nothing interesting on Netflix to watch. Our trainings are way more interesting, and I plug into that, and yeah, so that's part of our business.
that's exactly me. About the Netflix you were talking about the other day. Usually at night when you come home after work, you relax with your kids or whatever, watch a movie or two from Netflix. I stop that as well too. I do a couple of hours at night on my business as well too, and then do plan my posts in advance. So when I'm at work at 1 o'clock or whatever, something pops up, stuff tell me, "Oh, did you post it?" I says, "No, I just planned it ahead."
Yeah, yeah,
That's the good thing is about the step-by-step guide training in our system and planning ahead. This is awesome as well too. Something came to my mind that I share. Maybe get your idea as well too. If you heard people ask you if this is a pyramid scheme and you guys are being scammed ourselves, kind of thing. I've been told, just to better watch. Just want to let those people know that this is not a pyramid scheme. If we go, of course we do. If someone comes in this business um, through me, of course I get commission. Just like other, if you go to shop, you buy from someone, something from
yeah,
someone, they do get commission in the shops.
yeah. Of course.
We do get commission as well too, but gradually when they grow to certain level, we're out, and they might grow bigger and go more than where we are. So it's not pyramid scheme. They could go in way in advance, and we might stay in the bottom. And
Yeah.
or same thing as well, we might go more than our mentor or coaches, the people that we came through, and they stay there, if that makes sense. What's your thoughts?
Yeah. So to be honest, when before I actually joined this business, obviously, I did a lot of research as well, and I was afraid that it was a scam. So I researched for it for 2 weeks, and the fact that I'm from Singapore, so I was able to register my business in Singapore office. So before I joined, I actually talked to the people in the Singapore office. So I was trying to figure out how it worked. So I got paid already by the Singapore
Oh, okay.
office. So I think a lot of people internationally knows that Singapore is a very well respected country. All right,
Yeah,
they are considered like the Switzerland of in the East,
yeah,
where the legal system it's very strong. And if this company that's established for over 49 years in Singapore, and the fact that I could register there, I'm getting paid by the Singapore office, I'm 100% assured that this is legal. It is not a pyramid scheme because if it's a pyramid scheme, the government would have shut it down already.
that's right.
So, yeah.
That's right. I tell my friends or people that message me, I says if it was a pyramid scheme, I could not do it, and even more so asking other people to come and join us and do it. So it's not
Yeah.
a pyramid scheme. Could you please just kind of from your perspective, explain what is this business? What do we do in this business?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sorry, from your perspective, just explain what's this business all about and what we do.
Okay, so we are social media digital marketers. We teach and train other people to become social digital marketers, to start their own online business. So we leverage on social media algorithm to do attraction marketing. The amazing thing about this business is we are already affiliated to a very well established Japanese company. So there's no need to search for products. And unlike the multi-level marketing, you don't have to keep buying products every single month. The investment is really only one time. The compensation is great. Your return to break even, you can do it very quickly, in a couple of months, as long as you follow our training to a T. So I just urge anyone who has always been interested to learn how to do online to come and just check us out.
Yeah, that's right. There is nothing to lose, really. I tell my friends, if you pay $149, watch the webinar, and then enter 1 month trial, they connect you to a massive community of people, thousands and thousands, that they're doing this.
Over 160,000
Correct.
people.
They're doing this business successfully and making thousands of dollars um,
Exactly.
from this business. And why not us? Just, I think the first step always is daunting for everyone because it's
Yes.
unknown for them what's happening next.
In
Uh,
fact, I tell people, the $149, first of all, it's not a lot of money if you want to start a new business. Second of all, it's completely risk free. If you, after checking out, you have 30 days to change your mind. So, for
yeah,
example, I'm in UK at the moment. When I share this with people, they say actually 30 days is very long for service. Usually it's only 14 days. But we are so confident with our business model. We
yeah,
invite anybody who are interested to find out more to pay the 149. And if you really don't like it, seriously, we have no hard feelings. We can continue to be friends. You can have your money back. It's fine. But you can continue to watch us. Maybe right now it's not the time for you, but we have many people who refunded and rejoined.
that's completely right. That's true. In regards to what we do, we do attraction marketing. We
Yes.
attract like-minded people
Yes.
and do business with, and then we teach them to advertise through simple social media. If someone's like Facebook, they can do Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever you guys like, or all social medias, if they're like, and then find like-minded people and then do business with. So it's not really hard. They don't have to come and talk in the video, or they can put photos, they can make slideshows, whatever they're
Mm-hmm.
comfortable with to start with. I know people that started with photos, then now they're experts. They're always in cameras doing
Yeah.
talking or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, to be honest, I started with photos because initially I didn't want to put myself out there. But now I'm so proud of the business. So I'm posting a lot of personal photos because I truly want to share this with as many people as possible because this is the best legit business, better than any corporate job out there. Because when I had a corporate job, there is no way my boss would. I mean, yes, I get bonuses, right? But that's just that once a year. But there's no way that I can jump from 5 figure to 6 figure a month, just by what I'm doing. As long as I work hard, I will get paid well in this business.
That's right. I think people need the first important things they need is a positive mindset. And the second thing
Yes.
for me, I think they need is patient. Nothing good comes quickly. Everything good and worthy, you need to wait for it and you need to work for it. And if it's that shows that's not a scam, because scams just tells you let's be a millionaire tomorrow or next week. But it's not, you need to work for it. You need to, like anything in life, like a relationship, like with your kids, with you at your work, you need to work for it. If you don't work for it, you're not just gonna in a step one. So this is a legit business. If you work for it,
Yeah.
if you spend an hour, you get 1 hour out of it. Spend 2 hours, but it works. It doesn't matter. We take our own time, but we get there. We all get there. You might
Yeah,
yeah, you might go faster because you work like you're full-time working. I might go slower because I'm doing a side on my full-time job. But the destinations we all going through same path.
exactly.
Same
Yeah.
path. Yeah.
I mean, I tell people whether it takes you 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years, it will be worth it.
Yeah.
Because when you look back later in your life, do you want to be in the same position you are in right now, 5 years' time? The other thing about that, it's not a get rich quick scheme. So it's not crypto. I mean, I know that because I also invest in quite a few things. I have investment in properties, I have investment in
Yeah.
stocks. Um, so none of them will give you this sort of consistent return. Obviously, maybe some people in the crypto space say yes, they can have few thousand% return, but they never tell you when they lose money.
There you go.
I have many people who went in the crypto space. They tell me how much money they make, but they don't share when they've lost money.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
this one, the downside is very low because almost zero, because whatever money that you invest, you get these amazing products that you can use for your family, and it's great for everyone to have.
That's
So
right.
the downside of this business is pretty much zero. And the $149 that you get, that you pay for, you get the training, the weekly training, the twice a week training that we have for
Yeah.
life. I mean, I recently paid, close to 100,000 Singapore dollars for my MBA,
Uh,
and the the social media marketing training that I have there, it's not even half as good as what we're getting on our training platform, because social media is so dynamic. We are updating our training every single week because that's how it has to be.
that's true. That's the generation that we're in. Instead of scrolling through Facebook, watching other people's success or talk, why not we use it and succeed as well too?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's really not difficult. We coach people from 18 to 80. You don't need to have any previous corporate world experience like me. You don't need to be tech savvy. We teach you literally the A to Z. I mean, when I look at some of the training notes, I tell myself this is really a training platform for dummies on how to start an online business.
Isn't it right? Hey, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true. I'm lucky that I was just kind of, that's so good that we don't sell product. Like, I'm not a bit for, I don't have any sales pitch in me. So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is so good that we don't sell product.
Yeah, I don't have to do inventory. I don't have to worry about logistics. I don't
Yes.
have to pack and ship products. There's
Yeah.
nothing of that.
Yeah.
So we leverage on our backend automated system.
Yeah.
We leverage on social media. We leverage on all the AI algorithm that people are, already using. Because we all know when we click on certain pages, we all wonder how is it that somehow someone knows, for example, I'm looking for, say, perfume, for example.
Yeah.
Suddenly all these beauty related products suddenly
It's
are
true.
pushed to you. So don't you ever wonder? So we
Yeah.
teach you all that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's part of the attraction marketing.
That's true. That's so true. Anything else would you like to add to our conversation tonight?
Um, yeah. So all I'm asking people out there is, if any one of you are already spending quite a lot of time on social media, just check us out. The 104, I mean, first session that you get is a free webinar.
Yeah.
And then when you really want to find out exactly what business or what is the affiliated company that we're associated with, you will have to pay the 149, but it's completely risk free. You will have 30 days to think about it. And once you join, you get invited to our private Facebook group where you get to meet the over 160,000 people in our network. You check it out yourself. You get to leverage on the global community because the company that we're affiliated to is a global company. It's a legit business. It's been around for almost 50 years. So what have you got to lose? So just check us out.
That's right.
We are
Thank you
real
so much.
people.
That's right, exactly. I think the people as they don't know what's behind the door unless they open it up. You need to open it up, check it out, and as Angela says, there is nothing to lose. The first step is webinar free, and then $149. That is 100% refundable. As soon as you guys register and pay $149, in 2 or 3 minutes you receive a receipt. So you've got that fun to back up, and then if you don't like it for any chance, for any reason, you can just say no, I don't like it. Then you get your money back, and then you can check other things that you might like to do. So, but check it out. You never know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So I registered my business in Singapore. You registered yours in
yeah,
Australia. I mean,
yeah,
these two countries have very strict legal system.
that's true. Yeah,
Um, so there is no reason for us to doubt that this is a scam at all.
yeah, yeah. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, Angela. I know it's morning there. You were in another meeting. Thanks for joining.
Yes,
Hope you enjoy your day. Thank you so much, guys. Wherever you watched us, thank you so much. Hope you guys gained something from it, and hope to see you all inside.
yes. Thank you so much, Nancy. And
No worries.
yeah, hopefully I get to meet you in person.
That would be great. That's the great things about this business. Finding
Yes,
lots
we
of
made
friends,
lots of so many like-minded friends. For
isn't it?
example, I mean, I was in a networking event here
Yeah,
in UK, and
yeah.
yeah, it's always incredible to meet new people. Yeah.
That's totally awesome because I met a month ago, couple of girls just from around Sydney somewhere, and I didn't know they existed, but we found each other in a meeting, in our weekly meeting, and then we met up somewhere. So this is awesome things about it. Uh,
Yeah, so in fact for me, I'm going to meet some people in London this weekend when I get back.
yeah,
Yeah, so stay tuned.
yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye.
All right, you too. Bye bye.
Bye.